TV, confirm you see the church in the town. We see it. Start the clock. Roger that.
The year is 2007. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is released. Within this game is a mission known simply as Death from Above. If you're old like me, you remember playing the original version of this game on the Xbox or PlayStation. I think it was Xbox 360 or PS3. This mission was so different. It stood out so much from the standard Modern Warfare, and even if you played the remaster, it was so different. Today, we are going to be looking at a game called Project Gunship. A love letter back to this Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And we're going to look at it. It's much more realistic than what we saw in Call of Duty. And I'm in love with it. It's still in early access, as you can see on the bottom here. But I definitely think it's worth a checkout. So let's jump into it. Without further ado, let's begin. So, what is Project Gunship? I talked a little bit about it already, but it is exactly that, just non-stop versions of Death from Above. A little bit more realistic in some cases. It's got mixed reviews on Steam. Some folks think that the firepower from the AC-130 that we're operating is a little bit underdone. And I tend to agree. I mean, I don't want a 40 Mike landing anywhere near us. We're going to do the first mission in the Operation Enduring Freedom campaign. The first scenario, I should say. There's some zombie stuff and training ranges, but we're not going to do those. Just so we don't give too much stuff away. Also, I'm not really interested in the zombie stuff, but maybe you are, and that's okay. So, let's launch. And we are in.
Looks like the downed helo is right there to our front.
I see it, but I don't see the... Wait. I think the crew is in a third compound north of the helo. I can see their IR strobes, and it looks like they're getting surrounded by Italians.
Okay, let's get comms with Spartan and start engaging anyone with a weapon outside of that compound. Let's also get that command marked.
Guns up.
It's marked. Should see it on the sensors. Spartan 2-1, Spectre 1-1.
Opening up. They're firing on our boys.
Spartan 2-1, go. We arrived in the AO. They have eyes on the down helo at grid location 0178.
What's up?
Attack 92117, break. It looks like the air crew moved south from the helo about 200 meters to the nearby compound. We'll support the crew until you arrive.
Raj.
Spectre 1-1, copy all. We'll reach out when we get close. Out.
So it looks like our primary objective stay is going to be to keep this doorway here. Conceal, that's where all of our guys are.
Gun 2 armed.
Here comes the gun.
Gun 1 armed.
Blast him.
Gun 2 armed. Gun 3 armed.
Here comes the gun. Got him.
Gun 2 armed.
Thank God for concussive damage, because that would have definitely been a miss. And there is proper simulation of munitions here as well. Coriolis effect and all that sort of stuff.
Friendlies are moving. Watch your fire. Guess they didn't like that last compound.
Relocating should keep the enemy guessing.
Go for it, boys.
Yeah.
Gun's hot.
Gun 3 armed.
Shot.
Gun 2 armed.
Looking north.
Gun 1 armed. Gun 2 armed.
We got a man down. no, he's just moving. Good shack. Looking for additionals. Head around.
Friendly's on the move. Looks like they're heading north. Got 2 armed.
So you can definitely see what some folks are talking about as far as the
Got 3 armed.
damage. I mean, it was dropping 40 Mike directly on those guys, and they didn't seem to care.
On that hill, updating the friendly mark.
Copy.
Got 1 armed. Got 2 armed.
Guns up. Friendly mark. Let's snap to them. We'll orbit their AO. Call your shooters, boys. Call your shooters.
Sector 1-1. Spartan 2-1. 1 armed. Bandit Spartan 2-1. We're about a click out from the hero. We should have eyes on our 3 LAVs to your southwest.
Look at southwest visual.
Out.
Back to the friendly mark. More squirters.
Got 2 armed. Got 2
Shot.
armed. Got 1 armed. Got 2 armed.
That landed nowhere near my target zone.
Sector 1-1. We've been engaged. Multiple RPGs. If you support, got you.
Looking. Visual. Firing. What's an there? Let's get that gun aligned. Shack. Looking ahead, looking ahead. Let's check back on our friendly marker. I think they're doing alright for the most part. For the gun. Have him there. Guns.
Sector, looks like 4 RPGs not far from the grass site. On it.
Come on, bring her up, bring her up, bring her up. Can't do anything from this azimuth. Stand by. Got your RPGs. Shot. Stand by again. Swing back, looking at friendlies. Guns misaligned. Check. Squirters.
Secure the crash site and get moving toward the crew. You have eyes on their current pod? Got 3 armed. 2 armed. A firm, they're hiding in some trees just north of Hilo, about 300 meters break. If you sweep along the northern road, we'll walk you into
No option, danger close.
Copy. Out.
Shack. Guns misaligned, those are off target. Good hits, Lat V. Looking Canvas quarters. Stopped moving on me. Clear to advance. Support in. Searching the AO. One addition that would be cool is to have the ability for ground crews to lasso and laze targets. Maybe that's another mission, actually. This is my first and limited exposure.
Between those rocks, just beyond the compound to your front. Roger, my scouts are moving.
Looking at the rocks. That's where our friendlies are. It's nav to orbit them. Hostile. Guns misaligned. Shot. Shack. Alright, they got our boys. They're not allowed to be maintaining Overwatch. Oh yeah. Roger.
Copy, we'll be here as long as you need us. Tango.
Firing. I mean, it's got to be a frightening proposition, right? You're just like out of here in the middle of Afghanistan. You think you've got the upper hand, and well, you don't. Not anymore. Because this flying tank missile thing came in and blew you up. A lot of these are engaging. Check. Scanning the AO. And there we go. First mission complete. Gives you a nice little scorecard at the end. So that, folks, is a project. I almost called it Operation. Project Gunship. That's essentially the gist of it. I adore this. It's simple. It's a cheap game. Most computers can run this. So you don't need a top-end PC or anything. But that's it. What are your thoughts? Are you going to check it out? Did you play the OG? I'm not talking the Modern Warfare Remastered. I mean, if you played the Remastered, that's fine too. But the OG Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And what were your thoughts on that mission when you first played it? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm Sample. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. And as always, take it easy.